Now we're here. I cannot believe it. Like, I think at some point, I don't know if it was the Hawks or Trae Young, because I didn't know his contract situation. I did not know that he had 1 year left on his deal, essentially. He had a player option going into next year, and then he was going to be a free agent in 2027. I did not know that. So, someone realized this isn't going any further than this year. Someone realized that. And they was like, you know what, let's get the trades going. Because, this year, it just didn't feel right. Jalen Johnson had been cooking. Nickeil Alexander-Walker had been cooking. Dyson Daniels cooking. And Trae Young has just been injured and just seemed like he'd been out of place over there in Atlanta this year. And I'm just like, oh my God. Man, they're not really using him like that. Oh my God, he's not healthy. This is not a good season for him. And then it just comes out of nowhere that the Wizards are one of his preferred destinations. I think because this is a team that is more than likely to give him an extension. Although the more I look at it, the less I think they're going to give him the extension. But it all depends on Trae Young. Now, if he is as good as I say he is, or as good as he's been, the Wizards would be foolish not to give him that extension and pay him at least close to the money he's looking for. I don't see why not. You look at the Wizards as a whole. Listen, Middleton is our second most expensive player. He's not even on the books next year. Everyone else is getting paid pretty much peanuts. I think the Wizards can wait to give a big contract to Sar or Kaishan or Bub, the big three, the new big three. You can wait to give them their big contracts. I think the only one that really deserves that massive contract right now is Alexander Sar. And even him, I feel like you can wait a year or two before paying him a massive amount of money. So Trae Young, he's going to pick up his option. He's going to be a Wizard, and it's going to be a prove-it year for him. So let me get to this right now. I'm so happy he's a Wizard. I'm so happy. It's like watching your little cousin grow up and be this superstar. And now you get to watch him play for your favorite team. I am just, oh my God. I don't want to get emotional, but oh my God, man. He grew up so fast, man. And now he's a Wizard. Oh my God. I love it. Now, best case scenario, this is Jason Kidd to the Nets. This is Steve Nash to the Suns. This is James Harden to the Rockets. Best case scenario. And when y'all hear me say this, y'all gonna lose y'all mind. Some of y'all are gonna think I'm crazy. But he's that good. He's always been that good. And y'all talking about defense, man. How much defense does Steve Nash and James Harden play? Literally, James Harden, there's a whole highlight reel of him not playing defense.
Hello?
This is why you put good defenders around him. Even in Atlanta, before he left, Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dyson Daniels, these guys good at defense. And even the conference championship year, DeAndre Hunter was a really good defender. Clint Capella was a really good defender. Like, bro, come on now. And who's to say that he can't improve on his defense? Come on now. John Stockton wasn't the biggest guy. He has the all-time mark in steals. Jason Kidd, good at defense. Chris Paul, good at defense. These guys weren't big guys. Patrick Beverley, known for his defense, and I think he's smaller than Trae Young. So I'm like, bro, he can get to those guys' level with some work and some effort. He can do it. I know he can. He's gotten this far. He can get to a level of a Patrick Beverley, Chris Paul, John Stockton. Like, he can. Come on, man. Y'all asleep. And even if he doesn't, well, that's why we got Alex Sarr, Koulibaly, Kaishan George. And with all of this cap room, we could get a good wing defender off free agency. Or we could trade for another one. Come on, man. Even when Trae Young picks up his $49 million player option, they still have a lot of room to play with. Especially when some of these contracts come off the books, like Middleton's. Y'all in trouble. Anyway, best case scenario, this is Jason Kidd to the Nets, Steve Nash to the Suns. Worst case scenario, this is Jordan Poole 2.0. We try to trade him during the All-Star break or around that time. Basically, this time next year, they'll try to trade him. If he's playing well, they'll easily find a trade partner and they'll probably get draft picks back or some young players. It's going to be a hole for him if Trae Young, which I truly believe he's going to play well. When Trae Young plays well, it's going to be a hole for him. If he doesn't play well or he's injured, well, the Wizards will just let him walk and then we'll see what happens after that. So, yeah. Best case scenario, Jason Kidd to the Nets, Steve Nash to the Suns. Worst case scenario, Jordan Poole 2.0. And I pray he doesn't say anything bad about the organization on his way out the door like Jordan Poole did. And you saw how that worked out. He's on the Pelicans, on the bench, and then when he returned to DC, he had 0 points, no rebounds, and 1 assist. Clamped! And he had the nerve to say it was dead in Capital One Arena and Wizards fans are basically half existent. That's okay. That's all right. Whatever. On to the next. But Trae Young, I'm telling you, he gonna take over. It's wrap. And even the worst case scenario is not even that bad because it's a win-win for both parties. If it doesn't work out and the Wizards trade him, he's probably going to a contender, and who knows what he can do with that contender. And then the Wizards get out of his contract by 2027, and who knows what they can do with all the extra cap room. I think the Wizards, unfortunately, are going to try to do that from a business standpoint anyway. However, it would be a mistake, especially if Trae Young's playing well. If he's playing well, keep him, extend him. You won't regret it. He'll bring a title here. If he's not playing well or he's always injured, by all means, get rid of him. Fine, whatever. He'll be fine. He'll be on another team. It'll be all good. So, but ice trade a game. Ice trade a game. Now, when it comes to this year, everyone's saying we shouldn't play him. We're tanking. And, well, the Wizards are still losing games. They're still not playing defense. They're letting people like Zion and Anthony Edwards. Now, they're no slouches. They're just running all over them. Trey Murphy had a career game against the Wizards on the day that Trae Young was pretty much introduced to the Wizards. So we still have a ways to go. I want to see him in at least 5 to 10 games. No, I want to see him in at least 10 to 15. Forget 5 to 10. I want to see him in 10 to 15 games. I know if he gets seriously injured, that doesn't bode well for the Wizards because he's going to pick up the player option and he's going to sit on the bench. But I'm going to be positive and say it's going to be fun watching him play this year, even though it won't mean anything. And next year, he's going to turn this thing out. We're going back to the playoffs, and they're going to have to extend him. Hey, bold claims for me. Y'all say it's Travis Cohn on defense. Y'all act like he can't fix that. And even if he is, bro, the Wizards will put enough around him to where you think you're getting past Trae Young and getting a free bucket? No. So get ready for the return of the Wizards.